Hello and welcome to Community Pharmacy Funding in a nutshell. These are the three core components of community pharmacy funding. Over here we have drugs reimbursement, which is the total drug spend. This comes out of the CCG's budget as reimbursement for the money that you have paid for your drugs. This also includes other elements of reimbursement, such as the cost of drugs and appliances, the 10p container payment for supplying split packs, the consumables allowance, and out-of-pocket expenses. Over here is the remuneration element, which is the figure we hear about the most when talking about community pharmacy funding, and it comprises the total funding pot, or the global sum. This is paid for by NHS England, who hold the purse strings for all fees. For illustrative purposes, the budget for 2018-19 has been set as £2.592 billion here. This total pot is given out in professional fees and allowances, i.e. the single activity fee, CD fees, methadone fees, etc. Advanced services, i.e. MURs and NMS, the Quality Payment Scheme, and the Pharmacy Access Scheme, or FAS. In the middle, we have retained buying margin. The placement of this component is important, as it affects both reimbursement and remuneration. This pot totals £800 million and is margin that community pharmacy is allowed to earn on procuring medicines on behalf of the NHS. The reason it straddles remuneration is because it forms part of the £2.592 billion pot, but it's paid as part of drugs reimbursement. So you won't see this captured anywhere on your statements to declare that you've made X amount of margin. Instead, it's rolled over into your total reimbursement for the products that you've given out. In addition to these three components is flu and NUMSAS, which form a part of the overall funding, but they are allocated from two separate pots. The flu service is funded by the NHS vaccinations budget, and NUMSAS remuneration comes from the Pharmacy Integration Fund. And so there you have it, community pharmacy funding in less than 3 minutes.